Okay, we're going to take a look at the Group 1 Prix de Triomphe from Longchamp on Sunday. 12 furlong, Group 1, 3-year-old plus, no geldings. 2.5 million to the winner, 4.4 million total purse. This is a way that we've got them rated. Fantastic Moon on top at 5.5. Ace Impact, second top rated, 8.0. Hukum, third top rated, 10. Through 7 Cs, the Japanese raider at 10.5. Simca Mill, 13.0. Free Wind, 15.0. Equal with Mr. Hollywood, 15.0. Feed the Flame and Place to Carousel at 18, and Westover at 21. Yes, we've left the second favourite, Continuous, from the Aidan O'Brien yard out of the top 10. Currently about 8.4 on the exchanges, can be laid with a decent degree of confidence. Good value to be had around the top elect, Fantastic Moon, the German Derby winner, currently available at 15.0. In the description of this video, I will put a link to its German Derby win so that you can watch that on YouTube as well. Let's go and have a look at them. Fantastic Moon we'll look at first, the top rated contender. Okay, very well bred by See the Moon out of the Jukebox Jury mare, Frangipani. Jukebox Jury, being a son of Montjou, adds extra stoutness into the bottom half of this pedigree. The second dam by Lomitas adds more stoutness, and you get good black type through the sire of the third dam, J.O. Tobin, as well. So a family that will stay a strong 12 furlong, as it's shown in its German Derby win. The run we want to go on is the German Derby win back in July, on the 2nd of July, when it knocked off Mr. Hollywood by 2 lengths, put big margins further back. That franked the Derby trial win at Baden-Baden the start prior. But this German Derby win, it improved lengths off its Derby trial win the start prior. If we just bring up the form of the first 5 or 6 through the line, quickly gives an indication to the depth of this win. Now this day, Fantastic Moon went to the grandstand side rail and won by a widening margin. Second horse home, only beaten a neck by Zagrey in a Group 1 at Baden-Baden next start. 5 lengths off straight to start prior at Cologne in a Group 2. Good winner of a Group 3 to start prior after hacking up by 16 lengths on debut. Third horse home, beaten 4.5. Good line to Total Forgive the next start behind Muskoka. Good form line through Darkania at Baden-Baden in a Group 2 next time out versus older horses. Fourth horse home, beaten 8 by Fantastic Moon. Only 1.5 off Golden Ass the start prior in a Group 2. And a winner of a listed race the start prior by 4. Fifth horse home, 1 by 7 the start prior. Sixth horse home, gives a good line back to Vauban at Nas, beaten 8.25 the start after, when it really failed to act on the soft ground. And good margins further back, suggesting the German Derby win of Fantastic Moon was top class. Now that's an improvement on its Derby trial win, and this is important because we get a line back to Ace Impact, the race favourite, out of its Derby trial win. Okay, so as you can see, finished second in the Derby trial, then 13 off Fantastic Moon in the Derby. Third home, beaten 5, then came out and knocked off Mr. Hollywood, which is also in the arc by 5.5 by 5, and then was beaten 21 by Fantastic Moon in the Derby. Then only 7.25 off Ace Impact at Deauville in a Group 2, and 3/4 of a length off Zagrey. In the Derby trial, beaten 11 by Fantastic Moon, beaten 21 by Fantastic Moon in the Derby. So as you can see, Fantastic Moon really progressed from the Derby trial to the Derby to suggest it improved numerous lengths between those runs. So that line back to Ace Impact through its Derby trial win back here suggests that it's got a couple of lengths on Ace Impact now. The prep run at Longchamp, where it knocked off Feed the Flame, full of merit. One with a bit in hand. Will come on from that run. There was 2 months between, or 6 weeks between runs. That was a prep run into the Arc. Will come on again for that. So at the 15.0, just got the feeling that Fantastic Moon has the measure of these. The second top elect is Ace Impact, the Crackman colt, out of an Anabar Blue mare. Undefeated in its short career. Prep for this with a good win over Al Riffa. Got a slight query over the depth of its Group 1 win over Big Rock, even though it won by a bit of a space to start prior. And as I said, on the line through the German Derby trial, Fantastic Moon does look to have Ace Impact's measure. Third best is a 7, Hookem, by See the Stars, who's the sire of See the Moon, who's the sire of Fantastic Moon. Winner of its last 3 on end. Only got the job done by a head over Westover last time out. That's a slight query, although it is a 12 furlong Group 1 at Ascot. Just wonder how much more this one's got in hand as a 6-year-old compared to the lightly race improving 3-year-olds, which are always well suited in the Arc. Then we've got the Japanese Raider next, who ran second to Equinox when it was unlucky at Hanshin last time out. Really was a career peak for it, and that was in the Takarazuka Kinnan. And the thing that concerns me there is Equinox was probably 2 to 3 lengths below its best that day, going on the form references through those beaten further back in the field compared to what it did in Dubai earlier in the season. So I just got a slight concern about the true depth of that second of through 7 Cs only being a neck off for Equinox, considering Equinox is probably 2 to 3 lengths better than that. And the form lines through the 3rd, 4th and 5th home confirm that as well. Otherwise, I'd have through 7 Cs higher rated. Next best is Sim Camille, the 5th top rated contender, which is good overs at 26.0. Considering we've got it rated at 13, you can back it at 26.0. This one hasn't hit its ceiling yet. Still got a feeling there's a little bit more to come yet. The first up win this season over Irisine was very good. Failed in the Japan Cup tail end of last season. And the prep run over in Germany on the 13th was very good when it knocked off Sisfahan as well. More to come from it. The 10, Free Wind. The second, to Warm Heart at York. Was very, very, very good. There's every chance that Warm Heart could go on and be crowned champion 3-year-old staying filly in Europe if it shows up on Champions Day and wins on Champions Day, out of the Australian Fastnet Rockmare Sea Siren. And then next best is Mr. Hollywood. He's 50 to 1, came through that second behind Fantastic Moon in the Derby. Then beaten and necked by Zagray at Baden-Baden as well. So all in all, I feel that the Germans this year are going to take home another Arc in the form of Fantastic Moon. 5.50, excellent value, being bet at 15.0. You can back it each way with a decent degree of confidence. Also worth a slight nibble on Through 7 Cs and Sim Camille, which are both good overs. Through 7 Cs is 17.0 versus a rated price of 10.5, and Sim Camille is 26.0 versus a rated price of 13.0. But yeah, the race looks there for the taking for Fantastic Moon. That is the Group 1 Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe on Sunday from Longchamp, the 305. I'll put a replay of the German Derby win of Fantastic Moon in the description box below. Thanks.